Molly Brown was born in 1867 in Missouri and came at 18 to the silver mining town of Leadville, Colorado, where she met and married J.J. Brown. He was not wealthy yet, but he was smart and figured out how to build mines using hay bales to go lower into the shafts, which meant that his miners could go deeper to the gold. Gold made him rich. JJ and Molly might have been happier without the wealth. They ended up eventually legally separating. Nonetheless, Molly used her newfound wealth and accompanying prestige. She sided with the workers at the Ludlow massacre, whereas JJ apparently sympathized with the mine owners. She fought for women's rights and suffrage and ran for Senate 8 years before women had the right to vote. She often traveled internationally. She needed a quick trip home from Europe once, so she hopped at the last minute onto the first boat headed home, a boat called the Titanic. Only about a third of the people on the Titanic survived. She was one, hence the term unsinkable. She was a force. By the time the rescue boat got to New York City, Molly had organized her Survivors Club, been elected chairwoman, and raised $10,000. Despite her work for women's rights and for Titanic survivors, being a woman, she was not allowed to testify at the Titanic hearings. Later in life, she continued to work for social justice, but also took acting lessons in New York. She died from a brain tumor in 1932 and is buried in New York. Her legacy remains with some local Denver architecture, the Denver Women's Club, and Alliance Françoise de Denver.
Created using Powtoon.